In 2012, at the urging of the Indiana Real Estate Commission Task Force, state legislators approved a bill to change the way real estate professionals are licensed. The legislation contained sweeping reform, so implementation was set to happen in stages. This meant that a majority of those already licensed were not impacted right away. But the transition period is quickly coming to an end, and the summer deadline of June 30th matters to all licensees. Today we are at the office of the Indiana Real Estate Commission. My colleague, Kathy Harbaugh, will be speaking with Jeanette Langford, the Commission Director, about transition issues very important to all of our members.
Jeanette, thanks for taking time today to meet with us. I know you're really busy as we approach that June 30th deadline.
That's right, Kathy. Commission staff is extremely busy processing applications by the June 30th deadline.
I'm sure you have some great advice for licensees as we approach that deadline, and what might that be?
We would really appreciate if people could send their application in as soon as possible. As we get closer to the June 30th deadline, we're going to be extremely busy trying to get those licenses issued.
We find ourselves at IAR and RECP answering the same questions over and over again on pocket cards.
Well, the good news is you don't have to have a pocket card as a licensee on your person. You could, however, if you'd like, go to our website and either print a free copy or you can order a copy for $10. I also hear that a lot of licensees take a picture of their license information on our website and keep it in their phone.
Great idea. The other question is how do I check my license number?
If you don't know your license number, feel free to go to our website and use the search and verify feature to find your license number.
Let's talk about legacy brokers. What do they need to do during this transition?
Okay, so by legacy broker, you mean the broker who received their license by July 1st, 2012. And those brokers actually are required to do a full 24 hours of continuing education before they renew on June 30th, 2014. The 16 hours is just your original 16 hours like you'd normally have done. And then the 8 hours is to account for the extension of time that we gave you to renew your license. 2 of those hours have to be in license law.
Jeanette, we have some special categories of licensees let's talk about. The first being principal brokers.
Well, principal brokers will renew just like they normally would on any other renewal cycle. The principal brokers will automatically upgrade to managing brokers on July 1st, 2014.
So just those 24 hours of CE we just talked about, correct?
That's correct.
And then the next group would be the branch managing brokers, and we have a few hundred of those in the state. Their requirements are?
Well, the good thing is that branch managers don't have to do anything special other than renew their license just like a regular broker in order to continue to manage a branch.
Well, there's 2 other groups we don't want to forget about. Those licensees in referral and in inactive status. Do they have any requirements during the transition?
Well, the inactive and referral status salespersons who intend to keep their license in that status will automatically become a broker licensee on July 1st, provided that they renew their license.
And they'll only be required to take the broker transition course if they want to become active, correct?
That's correct. You just have to send in an activation form and proof that you've completed the 24-hour educational course.
Well, earlier this year, RECP sent a postcard out to Salesperson's licensees reminding them about the renewal. But how is the transition going at this point?
Well, thanks so much for doing that. So far, we still have around 7,000 salespersons that have to upgrade their license.
Well, Jeanette, those salesperson's licensees that were very proactive and are already brokers, there is one thing we probably need to tell them to check.
Yes, I think it's very important that they check the expiration date on their license. If they expire on June 30th, 2014, they want to make sure that they renew the license. The good news is that they've already completed the required CE to renew it.
And now, how are the renewal notices going and how did they receive them?
Renewal notices have been emailed out to all of our licensees who have email addresses on file. If you do not have an email address, that notification will go by mail. And if you've changed your email address or did not receive that renewal notice, you might want to log into our website and see if we have the correct information for you.
And we do advise all licensees, as you get a new number, to report that information to your managing or principal broker, and also, if you're a member of the association, to let your local board know too. Well, Jeanette, thank you for being here with us today. I'm sure you have a mound of emails and voicemails already, but we do appreciate your time and being with us today.
No doubt, Kathy. I just appreciate being a part of this message.
As we just heard, all licensees must take some action by June 30th. If you have any questions and you're a principal or managing broker, you may contact the IAR Legal Hotline or RECP for further information. While I have you, remember April is Fair Housing Month, where we celebrate the 1968 Fair Housing Act, which prohibits discrimination in all property transactions. Watch for my special fair housing message in the upcoming Advocate. Until then, happy selling, and we'll see you next month.